Alright folks, we did it. We just hit 30K again. So now it's time for the questionnaire that a bunch of you have wanted. So we're going to be answering some of these questions. Anyway, let's get started. What would be the best, most effective way to get into a collab with you? That's pretty hard because usually in a collab, neither of us does anything. So what I'm looking for is people who really want to do something. What do I see in the fandom? There's a lot of new people, so it's doing fine, I think. Where did you get the name Fuzox? Me and my sister, we were young. I was 6, she was probably 3 or 4. We invented a weird language, and Fuzog was one of the words. That name just sort of stuck, and I added a Z at the end because I thought it sounded cool. Do you still like making MLP horse music? It really depends on the content. A lot of these new songs I've been quite disappointed with. When you do a face reveal, well, since I only have potatoes to record with, that's kind of the reason why this entire video is just me talking with some footage in the background. But, I mean, I can show you the potato footage of me. Here you go. I want to see your place to making song pulls. Well, alright, here, have some more potato footage. It's just my laptops and some headphones. You can see that mixer that I only use for the volume knob and an Xbox controller. Yeah, that's it. Oh my god. I remember doing something like this 7 years ago, and oh man, what's the dankest meme? Well, you take your bath towel and you dip it in swamp water, and then you leave it out overnight, and then you will have a super dank. Which remix took you the longest amount of time effort? I'd have to say Acceptance took a ridiculously long time, even though pretty much any song I have that has sentence mixing took a really long time, because I just like making horses say things. I mean, take a look at this. I had to pitch correct all of this after finding each syllable in all, if not most, of the episode audio files. It's fun though. How long does it take to remix a song? Excluding planning and everything, about a week. Which horse do I like the most? I used to like her, but she says some of the cringiest stuff. Trouble making melodies? Of course. You always have trouble doing anything at some point or another. You just gotta wait, really, or experiment. Waffles or pancakes? Rice porridge. What is one of your favorite things to do in the entire world besides YouTube? Since you didn't say music, I'll say music. But besides that, making video games, playing video games, designing video games, anything involving video games. What's my favorite Japanese cartoon? Well, it's currently JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, particularly the 3rd season. The 4th one is a bit of a letdown since they've chosen to take on a more slice-of-life approach. What's my song-making process? I don't really have a process. I just start with a melody or a bunch of percussion that I throw together. From there, just kind of let the song write itself. New songs coming. I have one more album I'd like to make. As far as remixing goes, that really depends on what happens. Yes, I do listen to my own music. The reason I do that is to maintain a relative loudness amongst most, if not all, of my sounds. Did horse show and horse fandom change my life? Of course! I wouldn't be making this video right now if there was no horse show. I've met a lot of friends, and I still hang out with a few of them. I've visited, partied, and DJ'd a lot of hotels and con centers around the United States because of this show. I think that about wraps up questions. I apologize if I didn't answer yours, but I did take the time to look at every single one of your comments. So there's that. So hopefully most of you will stick around, and I'll be seeing you in the next song that I make.